All right, let's get back into it. So we're outside the Earth Cave here. We need to, or Cavern of Earth. We need to go in and get the Sand Ruby to give to the giant. This guy looks creepy, right? He wants beat up. Now, from the last time we played, I did go and get them all mithril hammers and leveled up quite a bit. Hubaswan, congratulations on being Force Day. It's like being first, only Canadian, like yourself, my favorite streamer. Yeah, it was weird. It's probably because I haven't streamed regularly in a while. I'm hoping to get back into streaming regularly again. The time off that I took while short and still interrupted with like the Summer Games Fest stuff was definitely needed. Yeah. Doing 20 Mega Man games in 1 month was a lot. But I'm proud of myself for getting through them, especially considering a lot of them I didn't save scum through. Some of them I couldn't save scum through. You and your speech to text. Monsters! Ooh. Okay. Some better damage. Thing hits like a fucking Mack truck, though. 1,975 gil. It's just a weird number. Hopefully you're having a good day, Swan. You need to tell your work to F off. How about that? Cobra! So much wham. So I saw a leaked list for the Nintendo Direct later today. And, you know, I take all of that with a grain of salt anyways. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, nah, none of this is, like, happening. There's a small possibility of Legend of Zelda crap being announced and of Luigi's Mansion 4, but the other stuff, eh. Like, they're supposedly going to open with Mario Galaxy 3. And there was no place in the lineup for a sizzle reel. Nintendo always has a sizzle reel. So the one thing on that list that intrigued me, if we were to, for a second, believe that it was real, was something that they were going to do for Legend of Zelda's 40th anniversary, something called Echoes of the Past. Now, I don't know what that could mean. Could that mean a remake of Legend of Zelda, like the OG Zelda, or Zelda 2? I think that could be kind of cool. Because really, Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 have never had, like, real remakes. If they did Zelda 1 in the same style that they did Link's Awakening and Echoes of Wisdom, I'd be really down for that. Not even going to lie. I'd buy that day one. Because of how good Link's Awakening remake was. I still need to buy Echoes of Wisdom. And I really need to play through the Luigi's Mansion games. I believe that is going to be my Spooptober event this year, is something related to Luigi's Mansion. Because I should have access to 1. I could have access to 2 on the 3DS. But I'd rather just play the Switch version. And then I know Short and Sweet would let me borrow 3 if I asked. Honestly, it's probably because it was designed for the 3DS as opposed to, like, the standard consoles. I know that I have fun with the Luigi's Mansion games. They're tedious at times, however. That gets to me. Crap baskets. I went the wrong way. The third one I think would have been more tedious had I been playing it alone as opposed to playing with Short and Sweet. The whole switching between Guigi and not. Getting back on the road again. Oh boy. Another 7 days of riding. Like you're there for another 7 days, or you're on your way home now and traveling over the course of 7 days. Ah. You just need some fun car games. Move, bat! There you go. See, that'll just make it worth it to be home. Nice. Did you try the gray stuff? Sunday night. I think it was Sunday night. Did you try the gray stuff? I like World a lot. I really do. Yeah, I would agree to that point. But it's worth trying, and because it's tasty. Barg Wolf. Real thankful I did a bunch of leveling with my white mages. So full disclosure with this playthrough, I am using the XP and guild boosts, but that's just to speed up grinding, of course. I did go to Crescent Town early to get mithril hammers for everyone. And once I complete the Earth Fiend, which will happen today, I will be going through the steps to get them promoted to White Wizards to hopefully give them extra boost in power. Because right now for this area, yeah, I'm overpowered. I wouldn't call myself overpowered. I'm powerful enough. But that will quickly taper off unless I keep on. I will have to grind to level 99 to beat Chaos more than likely. Now, it'll get a little bit easier once I have White Wizard and once I have access to Holy. Oh, bat. Ha ha ha. You don't know how I be playing? Welcome in, Calypso. It's hammer time, motherfucker. Today's going to be a good day, Calypso. We're going to hear what kind of Nintendo goodness they're going to offer to us. Well, if you believe the leak that that I saw last night and posted in my Discord, you have a possibility. It's about due, but I don't know. I don't necessarily see it happening either. I take all that leak information with a grain of salt. Well, Senlasa, lucky for you, I posted the entire video, including my reactions for all 3 major showcases: the Sony State of Play last week, the Summer Games Fest main showcase last week, and the Xbox show from Sunday, all on my YouTube channel already. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? I said the thing? I don't know how much of that I believe. I don't put any faith in any leak that I see, but I do pay attention to most of them that come through. I saw nothing about a new Persona game. Nothing. Anywhere. Persona 4 Revival getting a date actually was more Persona than I expected to see. That sounds like a dumb place. Well, I bet. Nice that you were able to take her along, though. I don't know. There are only a couple of the ones that I see here and there that if they post it, I'll believe it. But even then, I still take anything they say with a grain of salt. So Morning, Dio. All right, let's fight the vampire. All things in this world are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. The fuck I can't, bitch! You're gonna get... Gaga. Ow, dick! Ah! One shot at his ass. That's fair. After getting a major plot point spoiled in Gears 3 years ago, I avoid a lot of stuff I'm interested in until I play it. Granted, not much. No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean... But I will say that there were quite a few games over the past week that do interest me, which is the first... in a long time, pretty much ever since I left GameStop, have I actually felt like there's games coming out that excites me. Alright, we're to turn off encounters and run out. Oh wait, I have exit. Fuck yeah. Oh no, I don't have exit. I remember because I couldn't buy it because they're not White Wizard. Oh no! Damn it. I will say, I think my favorite announcement from the past week was the Crazy Taxi revival, and then the date for Castlevania Belmont's Curse, and then Resident Evil Veronica. They're probably the biggest ones. Oh, new date for Dynasty Warriors 3. I was happy that they got a new date. And Until Dawn was a nice surprise. God of War Laufey was surprised. Like, I was surprisingly excited for that. We already had Resident Evil Revelation. All the revelation. Okay, I don't think this place has a item shop, so we can't Well, it helps if I look, at least, I guess. Yeah, no item shop. Okay. Persona 6 Revelation. Arcane Eats. I didn't hear anything about that. We're still okay on high potions. We're not hurting. Okay. I have not. Ooh, I got an X potion from that. Sup? We doing the White Mage Wonderland before the Nintendo Direct. We're going to see cool shit that's going to make Whitney want to buy a Switch again. I will probably be grinding during the Nintendo Direct. Okay, so Arcane Eats is a deck builder cooking game. Well, you lost me at deck builder, that's for sure. But you're trying to be a top chef and dueling against Guy Fieri, Gordon Ramsay, and other... Nice. Great axe that I can't use. There'd probably be definitely some good games that she'll enjoy. Of course, you need to get her into some horror games. Can't let her dad win. Flash Zero? I will have to check that out. Oh yeah, there were some other ones that I got real excited for that were announced in some of the other sub-shows. On this list. I gotta remember that happens on the 19th. They're not. They're in my bag. Well, I'm definitely excited for that Star Trek game. I'm excited for that Gemini X game. Yeah, go for it. So you're the ones who defeated the Empire, huh? He was but a servant. The beast corrupting the Earth crystal lurks much deeper within the cabin. Here, take this staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. Thank you. That was one I hadn't looked at all yet, so that'll be nice to have. We has the Earth Rod. Take this crowbar. It's magical. It opens doors. Hell fucking yeah. Everyone follow everyone or else. You also should find the Witch Whitney on the TikTokos. She's posting her cool t-shirt collection. They're cool shirts, even if she posts them backwards. Now, I mean, you could make the argument if they don't have words on them. But when they have words, they're very difficult to read. You've heard of this Watch Witchley? Is it kind of like Stickly? There's a blast from some people's past right now. Woo! Start in July. That's all I'm saying. Start in July. Wait till July. You who? Oh, because by the beginning of July is when my fourth full-timer should be trained, so I'll actually be able to slack off at work again. But I think I missed something. Okay, hold on. I'd update my bio to be a 3D printing. Oh, I did see you doing some 3D prints and stuff. That would be kind of cool. Oh, trust me. I can't jinx myself any further than this bullshit is already jinxed. So she starts on Monday, so Roller stick. Nice. You know, and you can go to, like, depending on how much time and effort you want to invest into it, you can make a decent bit of money with those 3D prints, honestly. Especially in the retro gaming collection or community. A lot of people like, you know, because it's hard to get boxes, like original boxes and stuff for game cartridges. A lot of people like having stands for their carts. If you printed like stands for like NES, Super NES, Genesis, Game Boy, Game Gear, that kind of thing, like you could sell those at conventions or even just like online. People would pay for them. So I'm gonna print you something for your birthday. Well, you don't need to do that. What would give a good month for? There you go. Did you see those other new games that I sent you? Wait. That Tenebrous something or other. The local game shops. Yes, I'd be willing to bet that they will, Calypso. Absolutely. Like I said, a lot of people I've seen at retro game shows people going with like stands and stuff like that to be able to sell, and they seem like they make a decent amount. Tenebrous Somnia. It looks very, very good, and it comes out in October. There's a demo available for it. I will be playing the demo for the Demo Dome in the very near future. I will inform you when we will have horror demos. I'll let you buy the game and you know, stream them. I'll just play the demo. The demo will scare me enough. So it's mutually beneficial. That Tenebrous Somnia, it might be a little too retro for you. I don't know. But I put it on my list for the Demo Dome. Not that you can really see it, but this is a list of all the demos that I have written down currently. I'll show it again. A lot of demos. And there is 1, 2, we'll consider these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 horror-based or horror-adjacent demos on this list. The other one I sent you, Dark Dimension, or Dimension, is also, there's a demo available for that. So, and that will be played at some point. A lot of the games that I have demos planned, they don't have dates for them yet, so I'm not in a hurry to get some of those out. But I might go ahead and play them on stream in advance anyways. Alright, we're about to face the Earth Fiend, the Lich. Lich the bitch. I think we have like another floor to go through at least. We need to go down to the bottom left. Ooh. And Dio, I'm sorry, I missed your message there about we should all donate money to get Whitney a race car bed. That'd be funny. I think it'd be funnier to get her a coffin bed, but... that'd definitely be more appropriate. Other than the fact I'd get too warm and stuffy in a coffin bed, I could sleep in one. But she wanted an adult bed for her child. And I don't think she used the term adult bed. I think she said big girl bed. You just turn the coffin on the side. Duh. I was pretty proud of myself. I metaphorically beat down Whitney's child to make her like me. By the end of the day last weekend, the previous weekend, she liked me. I was getting high fives and everything. Because I'm awesome. Yes, obviously. I don't know about good people, but I'm awesome. Maybe not quite as good, but awesome. I saw that you've been playing that. So I watched Fatalia play a little bit of it not that long ago. It definitely didn't seem as polished as like some of the other like supermassive like Dark Pictures games, but it at least seemed good. Good enough. The big thing is I don't know anything about the Dead by Daylight universe. So, and I know it's like set in the Dead by Daylight universe. As long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. Thank you, Toya. Half-minute hero, huh? Interesting game. All right, Earth Fiend. Time for me to make you my bitch. Who speaks to me? I am he who feeds on the power of Earth. I will not be disturbed by mortal men. I am the Lich Fiend of Earth. And you're about to be dead, the Fiend of Dead. I really should not put all my eggs in the basket of doing this. Let's throw up a Protera. Welcome back, Calypso. And an Invisera. Can't hit what you can't see, bitch. The problem is it gets more difficult from here because Diaga is like their only attack spell, and it only works on undead. And none of the other fiends are undead, I don't believe. But that's why I'm also going to try to go get Holy soon. And the Lich goes down. I probably could have just blown through that. Thank you for the GGs. This is the altar of Earth from which the power of Earth flows forth. I miss chests in the Cavern of Earth. Oh well, it's fine.